Let us represent 3x square as k, since this is of the form f of x. What is f of x? F of x is cos x. If f of x is equal to 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3 means f of k is 3 minus k cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Cos of 3 times x square. Another one is 3 times cos square x. They are not equal. So what do you say? Therefore, g naught f is not equal to f naught g. Composition of GOF and FOG are not equal in this case. Hello dear students, welcome to this session of Mathematical Foundation class. I am Mr. Niranjan, faculty, Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram, First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence. Today in this session I am going to take the last concept and the final concept in this unit, that is composition of function. This is very important concept. So the composition of function, the definition for composition of function and the problems based on composition like FOG x and GOF x. These are the things which we are going to study in this session, and this is the last concept in this unit. Now let us come to the definition of a composition of function. What is a composition? Composition means from one function to the another function. That's it. So suppose if f from a to b and g from b to c, if f and g are any two functions, f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c with a two function. If these are two functions, f and g are two functions, then the composition of f and g is denoted as g naught f, or from g to f. So the composition from f and g is denoted as g naught f, and g and f is denoted as f naught g. So E is defined as GOF, G-O-F, GOF. So GOF of A to C, GOF of A to C, and is given by G naught f of x is equal to G of f of x for all x belongs to A. So therefore, the composition is defined as G naught f from G naught f from A to C. A to C is given as G naught f of x, GOF of x is equal to G of f of x, G of f of x for all x belongs to A, that is CF. Now what is given? F from A to B is a function and G is nothing but a function from B to C. So f is a function from A to B is a function, and G is a function from B to C. Then the function from A to C, that is the function from A to C, is denoted as G naught f. So f is a function from A to B and g is a function from b to c, then the function from a to c is denoted as GOF. This is called the composition. So the function a to b and b to c is denoted as a to c is called as the composition of the function. So the function from a to c is the composition, and it is defined as g naught f of x is equal to g of f of x for all x belongs to a. So here f is a function from a to b and g is a function from b to c, then the function from a to c is nothing but g naught f. This is called the composition of f and g. Similarly, f naught g can also be written as f naught g is equal to f of g of x. This is also the composition. So therefore, g naught f GOF of x, g naught f of x and f naught g of x, these are called as the composition of the function. So the problems based on this we are going to study. That's it. The very important concept is finding GOF of the given function and FOG of the given function, GOF and FOG, right? Now let us take an example. Let a function f from a to b and g from b to c is defined like this. This is f from a to b, and this is g from b to c is defined as, what is given? F from a is 2, 3, 4, 5 to b 3, 4, 5, 9, and g from 3, 4, 5, 9 to 7, 11, 15 be defined as f of 2. The function of 2 is equal to 3, f of 3 is equal to 4, f of 4 is equal to 4, f of 5 is equal to 5, and g of 3 is equal to 7. So g of 9 and g of 5 is equal to 11. Find g naught f. Now very simple. What is to find g naught f? Now let us find out the GOF for this. G naught f of 2, G naught f of 2, G naught f of 3, G naught f of 4 and G naught f of 5. So according to the definition, what is the formula for G naught f of x? G naught f of x is equal to G of f of x. So here G naught f of 2 is equal to G of f of 2. So, this is equal to G of, what is f of 2? F of 2 is given, f of 2 is equal to 3. Since function of 2 is equal to 3, so this can be written as G of 3. Since G of 3 is given, what is G of 3? G of 3 is equal to 7. Again, since G of 3 is also given, G of 3 is equal to 7. So, this is equal to 7. That means G naught f of 2 is equal to 7. Similarly, let us find out G naught f of the next element 3. This can be written as G of f of 3, function of 3. G of, what is f of 3? F of 3 is given. F of 3 is equal to 4. Since f of 3 is equal to 4 given, so you can write 4. What is G of 4? G of 4 is given. G of 4 is also equal to 7. So, G of 4 is also 7. I can write 7 here. This is also equal to 7. Similarly, let us go to the next element is 4. G naught f of 4 is equal to G of f of 4. What is this equal to? G of function of 4. What is f of 4? F of 4 is equal to 5. What is G of 5? G of 5 is given. G of 5 is equal to 11. That's it. And the last one, G naught f of 5. G naught f of 5 is equal to G of f of 5. What is this equal to? G of f of 5. What is function of 5? Function of 5 is equal to 5. Function of 5 is 5. So, that is f of 5 is 5. And G of 5. What is G of 5? G of 5 is also equal to 11. So, this is the composition. That's it. See here, G naught f of 2 is G of f of 2. Function of 2 is given. What is f of 2? 3. Substitute 3 here. Then this becomes G of 3. What is G of 3? G of 3 is given, that is 7. Similarly, G naught f of 3 is equal to G of f of 3. F of 3 is given, function of 3. What is function of 3? It is 4. Then G of 4. G of 4 is equal to given. Where is it? G of 4 is equal to 7. And similarly, G naught f of 4 is G of f of 4. Function of 4 is given. Function of 4 is 5. Again G of 5. G of 5 is given. That's equal to 11. And the last one is G naught f of 5. G naught f of 5 can also be written as G of f of 5. And what is function of 5? Function of 5 is 5. What is G of 5? G of 5 is equal to 11. So, these are the elements. This is called the composition of the function. That's it. Now, let us take an example. Example number 2. These type of problems are very, very important. You may expect this type of questions for 5 marks, a sure question for the point of examination. Now, let R be the set of real numbers if f from R to R is defined by f of x is equal to x square and g from R to R is defined by g of x is equal to 2x plus 1, then find f naught g and g naught f. Also find f naught 1 and g naught of g naught f of minus 1. Now, let me find out f naught of g first. What is given? Given f of x, function of x is equal to x square. And what is g of x? G of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Now, let us find out the first one. What is first one? F naught g of x. So, this is f of g of x. Now, this is equal to f of, what is g of x? G of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Now, the very simple method is, let us consider this as k, where k is equal to, inside the bracket, that is 2x plus 1. Let us consider this as k. What is k? K is equal to 2x plus 1. Now, we have what is f of x? Since f of x, what is f of x? F of x is equal to x square. Now, if you replace x by k, then this becomes k square. See, what is given? F of x is equal to x square. So, just put k instead of x. If you put k, f of k is equal to k square. So, this f of k is equal to k square. Now, substitute the value of k. What is k? We have taken 2x plus 1 whole square. This is called, therefore, the value of f naught g of x is equal to 2x plus 1 the whole square. That's it. Okay, listen to me here. Since f naught g of x is equal to f of g of x, according to the definition, f of g of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Let us consider this quantity as k, where k is equal to 2x plus 1. Since f of x is given, what is f of x? F of x is equal to x square. So, just replace x by k, then it becomes f of k. F of k is equal to k square. Substitute k is equal to 2x plus 1 whole square. Therefore, f naught g of x is equal to 2x plus 1 whole square. Now, let me take this. Now, similarly, find f naught 1. Now, if you put x is equal to 1, then what happens? F naught g of 1 is equal to, instead of x I can put 1, then this becomes 2 into 1 is 2 plus 1 whole square, that is nothing but 3 square is equal to 9. So f naught g of 1 is equal to 9, that's it. So f naught g of 1 is equal to 9, because put x is equal to 1, then this becomes 2 into 1 is 2 plus 1 is 3 whole square, 3 whole square is equal to 9. Now let us come to the second part. What is to find g naught f, gof of x. So fog of x, then gof of x, g naught f of x. Second part, g naught f of x. So what is the definition? G of f of x. Since this is equal to g of, what is f of x? F of x is equal to x square. Now let me call it as k again. What is k here? Where k is equal to x square. Since we know what is g of x, g of x is given, g of x is equal to 2x plus 1. Now just replace x by k, then g of k is equal to 2 into k plus 1, this is 2x plus 1. So 2k plus 1, substitute here, what is g of k? 2k plus 1, 2 into, substitute k is equal to x square plus 1. So therefore, what is this? G naught f of x, gof of x is equal to 2 times x square plus 1, that's it. Right, see here, g naught f of x is equal to g of f of x, g of, what is f of x? F of x is given to be x square, since we know f of x is x square. So g of x square, let us call this x square as k, where k is equal to x square. So we know g of x is given, g of x is 2x plus 1, that is given. Just replace x by k, then this becomes g of k is equal to 2k plus 1. G of k is 2k plus 1. Just substitute the value of k, that's it. What is k you have taken? K is equal to x square. So then this becomes 2x square plus 1. So therefore, g naught f of x is equal to 2x square plus 1. Now another value, what is to find here? Now g naught f of minus 1. Now to find g naught f of minus 1, put x is equal to minus 1. If you put x is equal to minus 1, g naught f of minus 1 is equal to, substitute x is equal to minus 1 here, 2 into minus 1 whole square plus 1, that is 2 into minus 1 square is plus 1 plus 1, 2 into 1 is 2 plus 1, that's equal to 3. So therefore, what is say? Therefore, g naught f of minus 1 is equal to plus 3. That's it. This is how we are going to solve. So usually if you solve this type of problem, you may get 5 or 7 marks for this type of problems. Very important and sure questions. Hope you followed. Now let us come to the next problem. What is the next problem? Find g naught f and f naught g if f from R to R and g from R to R is defined by g of f of x is equal to cos x and g of x is equal to 3x square, and show that fog is not equal to gof, that is f naught g is not equal to g naught f. So here what is given? F of x is equal to cos x and g of x is equal to 3x square, and to prove that f naught g is not equal to g naught f. Now let us find out fog x first. So find out f naught g. What is given? F of x is given. So f of x is equal to a trigonometric function cos x. You know, cos, sin, cos, tan, cot, secant, cosecant are all trigonometric functions. So f of x is equal to cos x and g of x is equal to 3x square. Let me take first one, f naught g of x. So f of g of x. So this is equal to function of, what is g of x? G of x is equal to 3x square. As usual, let us consider this as k, where k is equal to, what is k we have taken? 3x square. Since f of x, we know f of x is given. What is f of x? Cos x. F of x is equal to cos x. Just replace x by k. Then what you will get? Cos k. Very simple. So f of 3x square. Let us represent 3x square as k. Since this is of the form f of x. What is f of x? F of x is cos x. So put x is equal to k. Then it becomes cos k. F of k is equal to cos of k. Now what is k? Substitute, that's it. What is k? K is equal to 3x square, cos of 3x square. So therefore, f naught g of x, fog x is equal to cos of 3x square, cos of 3x square. Now on the other hand, let us find out g naught f. Since second one, g naught f of x is equal to g of f of x. Now we know what is given, f of x and g of x. What is f of x? F of x is cos x. What is g of x? G of x is 3x square. Now substitute here. F of x. What is f of x? It is cos x. Now let us call it as k again. What is k here? where k is equal to cos x. Since we know g of x, since g of x is equal to 3x square, if x is replaced by k, then this becomes 3k square. So g of k is equal to 3k square. 3 into what is k? K is nothing but cos x. So cos x whole square. This is nothing but 3 cos square x. So therefore, what is say? G naught f of x, golf of x is equal to 3 times cos square x. Right. Now what do you say from these two, 1 and 2? So from 1 and 2 we can say, from 1 and 2. Let us represent this as equation number 2 and this is equation number 1. From 1 and 2, what do you say? One is cos of 3x square, cos of 3x square. Another one is 3 cos square x, 3 cos square x. These two are not equal. Cos of 3 times x square. Another one is 3 times cos square x. They are not equal. So what do you say? Therefore, G naught F is not equal to F naught G. Composition of golf and fog are not equal in this case. That's it. If you do this much, you will get 7 marks. Right. Very simple. Let me explain once again. What is given? So f of x is equal to cos x, g of x is equal to 3x square. F naught g of x is f of g of x. F of g of x. What is g of x? G of x is equal to 3x square. Then let us represent this 3x square as k, where k is equal to 3x square. Since this is of the form f of x. Since what is f of x? F of x is cos x. F of k can be written as cos of k. Cos of k. Substitute the value of k. What is k here? 3x square. Cos of 3x square. F naught g of x is equal to cos of 3x square. Let us represent this as equation number 1. On the other hand, g naught f of x is equal to g of f of x. G of what is f of x? Cos x. So let us consider cos x as k, where k is equal to cos x. Since we know g of x is given 3x square, if x is replaced by k, then this becomes 3k square. 3 into, substitute the value of k. What is k? Cos x. Cos x whole square. This can be written as 3 cos square x. Let us represent this as equation number 2. What do you say from 1 and 2? So equation number 1 is cos of 3x square. Equation number 2 is 3 cos square x. They are not equal. So g naught f of x is not equal to f naught g of x. That's it. Right. Now let us come to the next problem. What is the next problem? Find g naught f and f naught g if f from R to R e and g from R to R is given by f of x is equal to 8x cube and g of x is equal to x to the power of 1 by 3. This is also very simple and important type problem. Now what is given? F of x is equal to 8x cube and g of x is equal to x to the power of 1 by 3. Now let us find out for f naught g of x. F naught g of x is equal to f of g of x. This is f of, what is g of x? X to the power of 1 by 3. As usual, consider this as k, where k is equal to x to the power of 1 by 3. Since we know what is f of x, since f of x is given, f of x is equal to 8x cube. So just replace x by k, then this becomes 8k cube. So f of k is equal to 8 times k cube. 8 into, substitute the value of k, 3 as it is. K, what is k? K is equal to x to the power of 1 by 3. According to law of indices, a raised to m whole raised to n, a raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a to the power of m, and this 3 and 3 gets cancelled. 8x to the power of 1 is 8x. So what do you say? Therefore, f naught g of x, fog of x is equal to 8x. That's it. Okay, see here. F naught g of x is f of g of x, g of x is given, that's equal to x to the power of 1 by 3. Let us consider this as k. What is k here? K is equal to x to the power of 1 by 3. Since f of x is given 8x cube, if x is replaced by k, then this becomes 8k cube. 8 into k is x to the power of 1 by 3 whole raised to 3. 3 and 3 gets cancelled, 8x. Now on the other hand, now to find the second part, what is to find g naught f? G naught f of x is equal to g of f of x. Now since what is given, we know what is given, f of x and g of x are given. What is f of x and g of x? F of x is equal to 8x cube. And what is g of x? X to the power of 1 by 3. These are the given values. Now this is equal to g into, what is f of x? F of x is 8x cube. So this is g of, let us call it as k, where k is equal to, as usual, inside the bracket, 8x cube. Since you know g of x, what is g of x? x to the power of 1 by 3. Then g of k, what is g of k? K to the power of 1 by 3. So this can be written as k to the power of 1 by 3. 1 by 3 as it is. What is k? Substitute. K is equal to 8x cube. Again law of indices. A raised to m, a b to the power of m is also equal to a to the power of m into b to the power of m. This is 8 to the power of 1 by 3, x to the power of 3 whole raised to 1 by 3. 3 gets cancelled. This is x to x into x 3 gets cancelled, 8 to the power of 1 by 3. So we can write 8 to the power of 1 by 3 into x, cube root of 8. That's it. So therefore, I can write g naught f of x is equal to 8 to the power of 1 by 3 into x. That's it. Okay. See, let me explain once again. G naught f of x is equal to g of f of x. G of f of x is 8x cube. Call it as k. What is k? K is 8x cube. Since we know g of x is x to the power of 1 by 3, g of k is k to the power of 1 by 3. Now what is k? 8x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. This is 8 to the power of 1 by 3. X cube to the power of 1 by 3. 3 gets cancelled. 8 1 by 3, 8 to the power of 1 by 3 into x. So g naught f of x is equal to 8 to the power of 1 by 3 into x is the value of g naught f of x. That's it. Okay. Now let us come to the last problem. Now what is given? So this is very important problem for 5 marks. Definite question. So if f from r to r and g from r to r are defined by f of x is equal to 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3, then find f naught f. F naught f is to be determined because g of x is not given. Now what is given? F of x is equal to 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Now what is to find f naught f of x? This is equal to f of x. F naught f of x is f of x. So this is function of x. What is f of x? 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Let us call it as k as usual, where k is equal to inside the bracket, that is 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Right. Now since what is this equal to? F of k. Since f of x is equal to 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. If x is replaced by k, then this becomes 3 minus k cube whole raised to 1 by 3. This is 3 minus k cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Just substitute the value of k. What is k here? 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3 and simplify, you'll get the answer. Let me go to the next page. That is 3 minus k cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Since what is k? K is equal to 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Substitute here. 3 minus k. What is k? K is 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3 whole raised to 3 whole raised to 1 by 3. See here. Just 3 as it is, whole to the power of 1 by 3 as it is, whole cube as it is, only k is equal to 3 minus x cube. Don't get confused. This 3 and 3 gets cancelled. So 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Now multiply by negative side. Minus 3, minus into minus plus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Minus 3 plus 3 gets cancelled. X cube whole raised to 1 by 3. 3 gets cancelled. X power 1 is equal to x. So therefore, what do you say? F naught f of x is equal to x itself. This is very important, very simple problem indeed, right? See here, since f of x is given 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3, f naught f of x is equal to f of x. F of x is nothing but 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Let us call this as k. Then this becomes k. What is k? K is 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. If f of x is equal to 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3 means f of k is 3 minus k cube whole raised to 1 by 3. 3 minus k cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Substitute here. What is k? K is 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. This 1 by 3 as it is, whole cube as it is, only k is equal to this quantity 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. This 3 and 3 gets cancelled according to law of indices. And what is left over? 3 minus x cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Multiply by negative sign. So 3 minus into minus plus x cube. Minus 3 plus 3 gets cancelled. X cube whole raised to 1 by 3. Again 3 and 3 gets cancelled. X power 1 is equal to x. So what do you say? F naught of f is equal to x. That's it. Hope you followed. So these are few problems based on composition of functions like fog and gaup. If f from a to b is one function and g from b to c is another function, then the composition is from a to c, that is f from a to c, right? So that is called the composition of functions. These are few problems based on the composition of functions. Hope you followed. So that's regarding the first unit is concerned matrices, determinants and sets, relations and functions. So this is very important concept for the point of examination. If you read this unit, definitely you will get the pass marks for the examination. That's it. So that's all regarding today's session. Let us meet with next unit in the next session. Thank you very much.